What's up? Welcome, welcome, welcome. This is Take It to Trial, where you will be the judge. What's going on with Diddy? We're on day 21, and today was another intense courtroom showdown. Whew, I tell you, Jane Doe was grilled on cross examination. I mean, the prosecutors then went after juror number 6, and all the courtroom drama, it was off the charts, let me tell you. Yeah, so the prosecution wrapped up their examination of Jane Doe on day 20. She returned to the stand today on day 21. Um, the defense continued their cross examination of Jane Doe, like digging into the relationship dynamics, texts, and different gifts that she had received. So today was more about luxury, texts, power plays, and Jane Doe, she even had a power play of her own. How much does my body cost? This is what she asked as she was being cross-examined. Like, really? Like, you tell us. It's really really amazing to me how much your body may cost, but in the same token, you are willing to do these things to keep a roof over your head that's living way beyond your means. Like, she did not have to stay in a place that cost $10,000. She could have went somewhere very nice and fancy for $5,000, and let alone $2,000, and live within her means versus to trying to live out of her means. But that's neither here nor there. But how much does her body cost? Well, she was getting $10,000 from Diddy each month to pay her rent. So it kind of equals up to about $333 a day to complete all these sex freak offs or hotel nights, to make her lover happy. Right. Um, so I think that when we're talking about, how much is my body cost, I think that, you know, I guess hindsight might be 2020 in her mindset, because now she's trying to think of that. But before, she wasn't thinking of that. And mind you, Diddy still paying her rent. He's still paying for her lawyers. So you tell us, how much your body costs. But anywho, when Gear pressed her about a bag, um, that's when she got emotional and had an outburst in regards to the testimony that she provided is getting taking a toll on her. She's nothing like she was when she was being direct exam by the prosecutors. Now you can tell that, they're asking her hard questions in order to determine, was she coerced into doing these acts. And the more and more the defense cross examines her, it appears that these are things that she wanted to do, she was willing to do, and she compromised herself because she wanted to please her lover. And it was just as simple as that. And people do that from time to time. We do things that we normally wouldn't do, and we go outside of our boundaries that we set to please our partner or our lover. Um, I can think of many situations where I've been in where it was certain things that I didn't personally want to do, but to make the other person happy, I participated. I mean, and there's nothing wrong with it. You may not get the end result of being number one, but hey, it was something that you decided to do. She described his pattern on the stand in regards to him like love bombing her. And for all you don't know what love bombing is he comes and he gives you all the attention, everything that you need, gifts, texts, highs, hellos, you're gorgeous, you're beautiful, everything all in one swoop. And then just to ask you to do something that he may not feel that you want to do. And she's taking it as he was love bombing her in order to get her to agree to do these hotel nights. So um, the defense definitely spotlighted all the explicit texts, the lavish gifts, trying to paint her as Jane was complicit. She was not coerced into this. And the more and more they speak about it, the more and more I don't think this beats the charge of the second charge of trafficking when we're speaking about Jane. Um, they even had names for themselves. I don't know. Listen to the video that we have in regards to that was played in court today, mind you. Um, in regards to him referring to her as a crack pipe. And she was okay with this. Like she found it all jokes and giggles. So when you expecting somebody to think of you as a crack pipe, I mean, what do you expect? Like that means addiction. That means they're addicted to you. Y'all addicted to each other. But here, I'll let y'all be the judge. Y'all listen to it and tell me what y'all think.
Are pipe. That's my new name for you, pipe. Should I call you CP? But yeah, I want you to stay in the light. And we had a very, very good time together. Like so much, so much, so much, so much, so much fun. So much fun.
Wait a minute. Let
Now
me
go
rewind this
rest
just in
up.
case y'all missed this. Listen at this.
That's my.
Listen at this. Now, this is after a night of fun at a hotel night, right? Listen.
It's all good. Get your rest. You are pipe. That's my new name for you, pipe. Or should I call you CP? But yeah, I want you to stay in the light. You know what I'm saying? We had a very, very good time together. Like so much, so much, so much, so much, so much fun. So much fun. Now go rest up. Get in your bag.
Definitely telling her to rest up, right? Get in your bag, right? I mean, you can't make this up. Like, who wants to be referred to as a crack pipe? Like, I would find that as such a turn off. I can't even imagine. Like, I could be all types of things, but a crack pipe, like, whoa. All right. But remember, these are the two that was calling themselves Bert and Ernie. Let's continue.
You know what I'm saying? Got your contract.
Blowing them kisses. Mwah, mwah, mwah.
A nice little spot. Put your mind at ease. And yeah, I had a great time. And I really, really want you to get some rest. I didn't know about you throwing up and all that. That's when I was like, hold up a second.
He really wanted to get some rest. Yeah, I know he do. To get prepared for the next freak off. Hotel night. Debauchery nights is what they call them. Whatever you want to call it. Yeah, get some rest for that stuff. Didn't know she had threw up. All righty.
All right, get some rest, baby. Love. So if you come in for 24 hours, yeah, you always wanted to set some up. So now you got the opportunity. So set some up for tomorrow night.
Set it up for tomorrow night. Let's get that hotel night going. Let's not forget about that.
Last vision we had was that was Dawn and ATL. See you put it together, baby.
Mm. You see, he say set it up for Don and the ATL. That's one of the workers and escorts that they were dealing with. So we know where he was at. So I guess it's part of the love bombing, making sure everything good, letting her know, she got found her a place and she is crack pipe and they addicted to each other and addicted to the things that they do and this is what they do. But anyways, the other things that happened in court today, they were be able to expose. She talked about being pressured into being in group sex, coerced over time, even with the drugs. So they did have some. She did admit to some nights that they tried to do it sober. It just didn't work for her. And there were different sex workers that she really took a liking to. Um, Paul, he was kind of like in and out with them, but Don was one of it was at least Diddy's favorite, and Anton. We'll hear more about him in the upcoming days in regards to his stuff. Um, they had a big issue in regards to the juror number six, um, where juror number six they the prosecution wants the juror off the panel. And they filed for a motion, but the defense is really fighting hard in order to keep the juror number six on the panel. Is something that where the juror might have been speaking to somebody outside of the courtroom, but they haven't really ruled on that, and we're supposed to find out more information in regards to that in the upcoming days. Um, Jane will return to and the defense will, ask her additional questions. So I guess right now the $1 million question is after today. What do you think? Is Jane's credibility still holds? Is juror number six, will they be staying in the pool? I guess these are the questions that we're asking from the outside looking in. Because of course we can't be in court. So we're unable to see this stuff in live action. We just go off sketches and the news reports of everything that everybody is doing their live feeds that were able to actually participate and get in the courtroom. Drop your verdict in the comments. Remember, this is Take It to Trial, and remember, you be the judge.